Somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. I say somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. And if you ain't got a neighbor, look at yourself and say, she finna bring it to fuck a night. Oh, we gonna jump right into it, cause that's how we do it over here. I ain't gonna tarry too long tonight, y'all. But folks been asking me. They said, so, madam, what's going on with the boxer, Roy Jones, his son? They said, what's going on with that situation? I'm gonna first give y'all some background information on Roy Jones. And then I'm gonna show y'all what ancestors showed me on this right here. Come on, let's do it. Roy Jones was born on January 16th. And he was born in Pensacola, Florida. His mother's name is Carol Jones. And his father's name is Roy Jones Sr. His father is known as being a Vietnam War veteran who was awarded a Bronze Star for valor after he rescued another soldier. Roy Jones, he got into boxing at a young age, and his father used to train him almost every day. And Roy Jones said when his father used to train him, when he used to spar with him, Roy Jones said his father used to yell at him. He used to be very aggressive. And he said his father used to abuse him for 20 minutes at a time. He said his father used to look for things that he did wrong. And then the abusing started back up again. Roy Jones was known as being terrified of his father. He said he was in pain all day, every day. And he said he used to think about taking himself out, committing the S word. Y'all know what that is. Moving on. Roy Jones won the 1984 United States National Junior Olympics, the 1986 United States National Golden Gloves, and the 1987 United States National Golden Gloves. He began as a professional boxer on May 6, 1989, knocking out Ricky Randall. Roy Jones built a record of 15-0 with 15 knockouts before stepping up in class to meet former world welterweight champion George Vaca. On January 10th, he knocked George Vaca out in round 1 to reach 16 knockout wins. On November 18th, 1994, Roy Jones was set to face undefeated IBF super middleweight champion James Toney, the #1 ranked pound-for-pound contender. James Toney had gone undefeated in 46 bouts and was rated the best in the world until Roy Jones scored a flash knockdown in the 3rd round. Ring Magazine, they called Roy Jones' performance the most dominant of any big fight in 20 years. In 1997, Roy Jones had his first professional loss, a disqualification against Montel Griffin. Roy Jones sought an immediate rematch, and he regained the world light heavyweight title, knocking Montel Griffin down within the first 2 minutes, 31 seconds of the fight. Roy Jones went on to have many other fights in his career. He retired in February 2018 with a record of 66 wins and 9 losses and 47 knockouts. Not only was Roy Jones a professional boxer, but he was also known as being a rapper, a singer / songwriter, a record producer, a boxing commentator, and an actor. And the rest is history, y'all. We fast forward to today, and the news report said that Roy Jones' son took his own life on Saturday. That's what the news reports told us. Roy Jones said he spent the day with his son right before he committed the S word. But folks ask me, and they say, so, madam, what ancestor showed you about this situation right here? They said something just ain't right. And ancestor said, bull to the shittika. That's what they said. Now I gotta say allegedly, but this situation with Roy Jones' son, this was a sacrifice. Ancestor said Roy Jones know what the fucker is upper. And Roy Jones know how the game go. I just did a video about Michael Jordan not too long ago. And I broke down how he know how the game go. Most of these sports players and things of that nature, they playing the game in the background, y'all. And then they put on a mask when they come in front of us. Let's go just a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole. Just a little bit. When you look at Roy Jones's boxing career, his record shows, and this was in the news reports, that he had 66 wins, 9 losses, and 47 knockouts. When you break, down those numbers, and you break them down correctly, you clearly see the 3-6 murder by numbers in his boxing record. This ain't no coincidence. Roy Jones playing a game. I told y'all before, when we see different celebrities, and we hear that they've been inducted into the Hall of Fame, I'm trying to tell y'all, they made a blood sacrifice and they eventually become a blood sacrifice. I talked about this in other videos, about different celebrities that are inducted in the Hall of Fame. That's an evil part of the game, the Hall of Fame. And that rabbit hole right there, it go much more deeper. Now, most folks, they didn't know this right here. But Roy Jones is also part of a fraternity. He part of the largest fraternities in the world. He part of the Tau Kappa Epsilon fraternity. And I told y'all how these evil fraternities get down. And usually when they join these fraternities, sororities, things of that nature, they always eventually have to give up a sacrificial lamb. At a time such as this, Roy Jones had to give up a sacrificial lamb as well. He ain't no different. And I gotta say allegedly, but Roy Jones' son ended up being the chosen sacrificial lamb for a time such as this. Some celebrities, they make, blood sacrifices of people in their family, and we never even hear about it in the news and things of that nature. I just wanted to, put that on your mind to think about. Now, y'all know how we do it over here. Murder by them fuckers numbers. Let's break down Roy Jones' son's death date and his age. And let's see what we get. June being the 6th month that he transitioned. The 22nd being the day that he transitioned. And 2024 being the year that he transitioned/died. Now let's add that together and see what we get. 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 equal what? 18. 1 plus 8 equal what? 9. And what do we do with that 9? That's right. You do what they do. And they flip the 9. And when you flip that 9, you get the what? The 6. I'm showing you how they do it. There go the 6 right there. He transitioned/died at age 32. 32 years old. 3 times 2 equal what, y'all? 6. There go another 6 right there. Let's add those 6's together and see what we get. 6 plus 6 equal what? 12. 1 plus 2 equal what? 3. There go the 3 right there. When you put it together, you clearly get the 3-6 murder by numbers. Showing you how they do these things. Sisters gave it to me how they doing it in the background with these numbers. And don't be surprised, my people. Don't be surprised if we see Roy Jones in a movie, an upcoming movie, a TV show, or something related to that, or some type of business deal that he do in the background. Don't be surprised. I will be back, and y'all be good.